and welcome to Artbeat. Now you need to forgive me today, I'm a little bit excited as last night I saw for the first time the computer animation by DreamWorks How to Train Your Dragon. Now keeping in with that theme, I thought today I'd teach you how to make your very own dragons. Now, as you'll remember, over the past few weeks, I've been challenging you to challenge me. And the time finally came yesterday at the end of the show, where we selected at random Katie from London's suggestion of skydiving. Now, I have to admit, when I first heard skydiving, I was rather excited. But now that I'm actually here in a field in Essex about to do my first jump, I may have just wet myself a little. Hello, and welcome to Got to Dance Series 2, the warm-up. Now I'm here in London's O2, where this time tomorrow, these corridors will be full of dancers, all aiming to please those judges. Now, as those of you who watched the first series will remember, 10-year-old street dancer Akai was crowned the winner after beating some stiff competition, including a personal favourite of mine, Matthew Kuhn. Now, I'll be talking to both Matthew and Akai a little bit later to see what they've been up to over the past year. But first, let's just remind ourselves of some of the acts that are featured in the last series. Did you know that 62% of people dye their hair at least once in their lifetime? Now, with the average salon charging £60 to £100 per treatment compared to the home dye kits, which are on average £4, it brings me to ask the question, can you really tell the difference? Join me as I find out. What's your initial reaction to hair dye? Have you ever dyed your hair in the past?
I've dyed my hair in the past. It doesn't look very dyed now. Yeah, I did. I did highlights mostly. Yeah.
Highlights? And what's your natural colour? Is it a blonde or are you a brunette?
No, it's a brunette but very red.
Okay, and did you find it hard to find a colour match? Did you go to the salons or home kits?
It was quite difficult. I think they find problems with the red hair to get a good match.
So really, you're a bit of best of both?
Yeah, I've got best of both worlds. I don't have to pay for it. It's the most brilliant thing ever.
Well, now you're just showing off, aren't you? But do you think, seriously, on a serious note now, let's be serious, can you actually tell the difference? Would you be able to spot if someone used a home kit compared to a salon?
Well, I think, obviously, if you're doing a home kit, you're doing...
And if you were to do it, would you go into a salon or would you perhaps choose a home kit?
I'd do it myself. I'd use the old lemon trick in the sun.
Lemon trick? What's that? I've not heard of that.
Squeeze your lemon on your head.
I thought that just adds shine.
Apparently the juice makes you go blonder.
So you'd go blonde, in fact? You'd completely change?
I would, yeah. If I was going to really go for it, then I'd do one side to the other.
Perfect. Why not? If you're going to do it, go all out.
Exactly.
And then just reshape it like so. But once you've done all of that, you'll be ready for this stage, the next stage, which is to add a little bit more detail. So you can now move on to a different coloured piece of plasticine. And for this, you just want to add a bit of detail, so it might be highlighting the stomach area, or perhaps your dragon wants to have some wings. And this is also the stage where you'd include some eyes. And feel free to use some beads for the eyes, but on this occasion, I've just stuck to plasticine. Okay, so press it on nice and gently. And if you find you do have hot hands, I always find that a good tip is running your hands under cold water and then just drying them quickly with a towel, because obviously the plasticine can stick to warm hands quite quickly. Okay, like so. And carry on like that and build up all of the dragon. And before you know it, you'll have your own little dragon creature like this. That's it from me today. Now join me next week as I'll be giving you some top tips on how to get into those celebrity parties. I can't get the camera people these days.